filmmaker Dinesh D'Souza's latest film, Police State, exposes the truth of this selective targeting at the hands of a Democrat-infiltrated FBI, CIA, and DOJ. Watch.
We honor you, Father, for all that you've done for
us. Chief Division Counsel and DOJ have approved a no-knock breach. We want the subject to be on display, doing the walk of shame, full visual impact. Any questions?
Are we becoming a police state?
Government told American citizens they couldn't go to church on Sunday.
Wow. Joining us now, filmmaker and host of Dinesh D'Souza podcast, Dinesh D'Souza. Great to see you again. That opening sequence in the trailer, you focused on the anti-Catholic FBI targeting a Catholic father of 7, Mark Houck. He was protecting his 12-year-old son from a left-wing abortionist, and for that, the FBI shows up to his house to terrorize his families, weapons drawn, to send a message to that family and to other Christians out there. Isn't that case emblematic of the problem we all face?
It is, and the reason it's so powerful is because it is something that happens when an ordinary citizen who is not seeking attention, is basically simply active in civic life, comes face to face with the police state. And what a brutal encounter it is. So Mark Houck had some of the FBI footage, the live footage, which we show in the film. But his account was so riveting that I thought, let's recreate this. We hired a couple of FBI consultants, by the way, so to make it accurate. And we opened the movie with this particular scene. So one of the advantages of a film, I think, is it can not only tell you about the police state, but show you what it's like to feel what Orwell called a boot stamping on your human face.
Yeah. Big, strong FBI agents drawing down their weapons on little children. While former President Trump's civil trial resumes today in New York, Dinesh, gag order is in place for his Washington, D.C. criminal case issued by Judge Tanya Chutkan. Of course, this is a complete infringement on Trump's First Amendment rights, and it exposes Judge Chutkan's blatant abandonment of the innocent until proven guilty standard that is the American standard. Doesn't the political activists who sit on the bench, don't they dovetail perfectly into the agenda of a police state?
Yes, this is an excellent point. Our police state is different than, let's say, the old Soviet Union, in that our police state marches behind a facade. It's marching behind the banner of saving democracy, of upholding the rule of law. No one's above the law, Dinesh. Of fighting for truth and restricting misinformation and disinformation, and even affirming freedom. So this is why a lot of Americans are a little naive. They don't realize that this is classic police state tactics, because they see a courtroom, they see a judge, they see a bailiff, they see jurors. And so since the outward form of law is being followed, the assumption is that we are under the rule of law, but police states are inherently lawless.
Yep. And how do we get back? How do we stop the decline? Did you cover that aspect in the movie?
Yeah, toward the end of the movie, we look at what can be done. And there is a lot that can be done, but only while a window of time remains. And I say this because once the jaws of a police state snap shut, then there's not a whole lot you can do. Then the only thing you can do really is run. Get out, get your family out, get your money out. So we don't want to get to that kind of situation. This movie, I sort of liken it to an animal that sees a predator in the trees and is issuing a warning to the rest of the herd. You know, don't just graze with kind of bovine stupidity here. Don't think it's just a movement of the wind. We are all in danger and we need to take protective action.
Yeah, absolutely. Dinesh D'Souza, thank you very much. It's an eye-opening trailer. I can't wait to see the movie. Coming up, President